Alright, in this video I'll basically be going over Blight Slow Down Build. No speeding, that's why my Steam name is that. But yeah, basically I'm a bit late to this and Singularity because I don't own him, but his perk came into the Shrine of Secrets recently, so I decided to buy it, forced hesitation. And yeah, I got this idea off of Umishu, don't want to pronounce his name, but yeah, he makes great DVD content. Definitely late to this build. And I spent all my shards on this outfit basically because I'm kind of new to Blight. I have like 100 200 hours on Blight maybe, which is still a lot, but not compared to all the other Blight mains out there. But I just reached like 1,000 hours on DVD, so I'm falling down the rabbit hole slowly. But yeah, to the build now. We have Alchemist Ring, so say if you used 5 rush tokens and you hit the survivor with your last one, you get all of them back and you can just rush again immediately. So strongest Blight add-on in my opinion. Other people might argue, but I prefer this add-on. I like it. And compound 33, any survivor within a 16 meter of slam will be hindered, so basically slow down for 3 seconds, which is good, paired with force hesitation. And then just slamming into a pallet, so you can just rush straight into a pallet instead of having to respect the pallet and then wait. So compound 33 for that, for the slowdown. And then Infectious Fright to make the survivor scream so we know where they're at, so we can snowball. You can read through that if you'd like. Colophobia, so basically increasing our terror radius and making healing 50%, 50% slower, because we want them to, while we're slugging, we don't want them to pick up immediately, so that will slow it down. And then Force Hesitation, which is Singularity's perk. When a survivor is put into the dying state by any means, all other survivors standing within a 16 meter range around them suffer the hindrance, so slow down. Status effect for 10 seconds, reducing their movement by 20%. So paired with compound, that's 23%. And then distressing, increase your terror radius is increased by 26%. So yeah, that will be paired with Colophobia to slow down the the healing, so we can snowball. And then yeah, that's basically it, so let's get into it. Alright, first map is Cold Wind Farm. I forgot which one it was. I think this is Cowshed maybe, but yeah, this is gonna be kind of a commentary voiceover because I didn't record the audio live. I might be able to do that in the future, but yeah, I'm probably gonna end up changing up like my editing. This is my first time ever doing this, so yeah. Nicolas Cage's new perk, I forgot what it's called, I'll put it up on screen, but basically just ratted them out immediately. Look at that first hit. He didn't go inside of the cowshed, or whatever the heck this barn is. We got no collision off that, and then this new pallet outside of basement. It used to be a window. It used to be miserable versus Trapper on that map. He just does the textbook run around, and we just basically get into the window. I'm not gonna pretend I'm high anymore, and all these survivors are the best. But at the same time, these survivors are just playing the game and trying to have fun. This thing is running this pretty well, and obviously don't have my compound 31 up, so I just break the pallet normally. And she ran left very well, and I actually got collision off this thing this time, so spun out a bit, and that usually happens. But yeah, I just decided to leave her, and as you can see, they popped the first gen, so it's probably a double gen, so I just go for pickup. And he doesn't have Unbreakable, it doesn't seem. He might do, but first free hook, we know where the other 3 are at, are probably coming over towards the hook. And we just go back to the gen, and they're both doubling the gen. We can see Nancy in the corner. She's trying to hide, and the other one W keyed the cow tree. We play this safe instead of just instantly going for like a hit I might miss, because we get all of our charges back. And we can see they're over there. Look how slow Nicolas Cage is, but we don't go for him because he has endurance. And we went very wide. I don't think imagine us to 90 there, but yeah, they're trying to pick up, but this is where Colophobia comes in, slows down the healing, and he tapped the hail, so that means he doesn't have endurance anymore. and you know the last one is Rebecca. We play it safe instead of just, you know, she's trying to flick us out. And that's also another like tip if you're a survivor, I guess, against the Blight. Once they commit to the turn, it's impossible basically for them to flick the other way. So if you just have like some sharp movement, you might be able to out-juke them. But yeah, free first hooks, and yeah, I know these guys were playing casual, but yeah, I was sweating a bit. Next game, we verse a Prestige 87 Bill. I know Prestiges don't make players automatically good and blah blah, but yeah. We verse, I forgot what map this is called, I'm gonna be honest. I only have like my first like 600 hours on this game were survivors, so, and that was a long time ago, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of recently came back to this game. We see Kate here, and again, I kind of have like high ping, so I can do certain hits like that. And I lost her, I kind of cut it out. She was juking the hell out of me, and I just lost her, so I just left. And I found Bill here. I don't know why I didn't just hug tight the other side and I went right, but it's whatever. Free hit though, again ping, otherwise, you know, if I had good ping I probably wouldn't have hit. And here, I don't know what the hell I was trying to do. I was trying to moon rush all the way around, but you know, again, I'm trying to learn Blight, so not the best. He did slow vault, unfortunately, on his side, and we see Infectious proc on the bottom, but I just decided not to go for it because probably just going to run across the map. So, took the free hook stage. They messed up on the generator, and I just decided to come back. I whiffed there. That was a bit sad. I guess the FOV made it seem like I was closer, but yeah. I'm used to Shadowborn, so playing without Shadowborn's like hard for me. He revolts. I guess he thought that I was gonna go all the way back around. We decided to slug. We find Rebecca, and again, Alchemist Ring. We can just snowball instantly. We just hug tech her, and then we see that they're trying to pick up again. So we just go back. Sorry if this commentary seems so rushed because like I'm not used to doing this, and I plan on changing it up like entirely. But yeah, Bill has Unbreakable. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, I guess it is this perk, and they're all just spaced out, and I come back over, they blow up the Jin. Kate is like a master at stealth. I just lose her every single time, but I guess she thought I was gonna leave, and then I just looked back and then free hit. Again, I think she has Lucky Break or something, but she keeps just disappearing like really quickly. I was just gonna hit him here because I know I'm tunneling a bit because I'm a filthy tunneler, but that was just a free hit, and yeah, they're trying to pick up. Well, they did pick up, I think. And then Bill over here, I didn't get the hit off the walls, so I didn't get the extra hit. But with my very last rush, I make it happen somehow. We didn't vault the window, luckily. He was going for the pickup, and we know the other one's injured and far away. And I try to hug tech again, but I'm terrible. I wasted all of my rushes. He runs away, and we know that Kate is probably going back for the pickup. Yes, she is, and we decide to leave Bill, and she's gonna hug tight and try to vault the window, but again, ping, that probably wouldn't hit on good ping. Infectious proc. Again, compound here, so we don't have to break it. Free hit, he has nothing. And again, he went to get the pickup and trade. He misses the ramp, and we get the 90. So yeah, that was a good, fast second game. He DCs, and I don't blame them. I was playing a bit ratty like I always do, and I'll probably end up changing it up next video, but who knows. Again, third game, sorry. We get a bunch of P100s. I'm not gonna assume that they're a Swift, but I think they're a Swift. I know you don't. I know people just see an entire PC lobby and it's like Swift, sweats. But I know procedures don't make you just good at the game and pros and blah blah. So yeah, I know I'm just ranting, but whatever. I brought this map. I did a map before this, and it just went terribly. They all just DC'd, so yeah. And then she gets hindered. I guess she got body blocked when I fell down, I assumed, and she couldn't walk through me. So yeah. She didn't hug left, and she just decides to W key. And surprisingly, everyone Jin down here. Nia, and then we just see Adam in the corner. I got auto aim there, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm just making excuses. He says W key. We pre-broke that door earlier, so we at force hesitation value. We go back for the Nia, and she drops here, and I just extra rush, so I don't, just run through the pallet. That's a second tip. If instead of just rushing through the pallet and taking the stun and then waiting all that time, you can just rush into a wall nearby and then wait for them to force drop it. And we get an infectious proc on Nia, or I meant on, I guess that's Claudette maybe. And we get the free hook state. See Claudette on the left side, she was healing, so I'm assuming that was her. And then Nia picks up. And we go around, we catch Nia right here, we see Adam. So they're both zoned in that back office area. And then Nia just revolts. And then we know Adam's over there. And then we know the other one's at. Take the free down on Adam. Look how slow he is. The force hesitation plus the compound 31. And then we know one's in the courtyard hiding. It is a Claudette, so like a grasshopper she is. She's probably hiding in grass or a corner. We see the blood scratch marks. And we're getting on the right side, on the top right, you can see this compound 31 hindered. That means there's a survivor's nearby. And yep, she's in the corner. She takes the 1-for-1 off the hook, like she should. I don't think she was going to get anywhere else. And then Nia just runs away. I didn't know she was going to end the locker here, so I just insta. That's also a good tip, like against Nurse and Blight sometimes. In an open area, you can just hop in a locker real quick because they have the fatigues after the hit. And then Adam has power struggle, I think it's called. And then remember him, okay? She went up top, and then we just take the free hook state. I was kind of like being a little toxic here and not just, going next. I was trying to give them a chance because I was kind of tunneling them hard and camping, but yeah. Adam, look how slow he is. Hug tech. And then we just take the hook states. Adam gets picked up. Well, not picked up, but unhooked by Nia. He comes back, and then we know here that if we just go around him, because he's going to hug the far right. If I would have got the bounce off the wall, I would have killed him, but I got slowed. Those benches cucked me, but it's fine. Here, I don't know why I swung through here. He gets free blind, but we compound, so he really doesn't get any distance, and we hindered him, so he's so much slower. He did not drop God Palette, and he just decides to run in the room. Those scratch marks threw me off a bit, and we know here he's just going to camp the pallet, so we fake it, and then we don't want him to take the window. He could have just taken the window and it took so much distance for some reason, but we're just zoning him. And then here, I guess, they just kind of gave up. And then we get the free stun, so she's doing the Jin over here, and she has force hesitation. And now she's hindered with compound 31. We get the free down. And then we just take the free hook states. There's no reason not to here. They're too far. And I skipped a bit of hooking them. But yeah. She's stuck here in a dead zone, so if we just hug tug, it's a free hit. She can't vault quick enough. Even if she fast vaulted, well she did, but she just gave up because she knows she couldn't go anywhere else. I think she had life maybe. And the last one did a generator across the map, so we just take the one hook, and then instead of just hooking Adam, we just go for the 4K because we're trophy plebs. Play it safe. She's running a straight line. She could have won in the locker there, but that's why I waited. And then again with Alchemist Ring, it just gives so much pressure. And free 9, well not really a 9, if I'm be honest. We knew from Power Struggle he has flip-flops, so here you can see he basically just wiggles off. I guess he was trying to get the, the classic window when, you know, against the killer, making them vault. But yeah, I know I'm speaking like really fast and really annoying, but I'm gonna try to change it up next video and actually like try or like do whatever. But yeah, and add like way more tips and such. But yeah, GG's against this guy. Sorry about the very scuffed video if anyone's even watching, but like, comment, subscribe, commenting like one word like generally helps a lot. But yeah, bye.